WBNG-TV, Binghamton, Elmira.
Hello, coming up tonight on the late edition of Action News, Reagan and Gorbachev spent a lot more time together than expected. The summit is underway. Here at home, vigils for peace, including one at the Federal Building in downtown Binghamton. The field narrows for a new superintendent for the Binghamton School District. Mitch with the coach's salary dispute update in Action Sports. And Bob Buchanan keeps an eye on Kate. Action News tonight at 11. See you then.
This is Action News Break.
Good evening. Tonight on Action News, a Binghamton man has drowned in Lake Ontario while he was duck hunting this morning. His boat capsized. There's been fatal accidents in highways in Susquehanna County today, and they opened the first low-income housing in Susquehanna County today. Rick Hager will be in with highlights of Vestal's split decision in the state soccer finals, and the weather will be warmer tomorrow. Join me after Charles Osgood.
This is Action News Break with Jim Matthews.
Coming up tonight on the late edition of Action News, a graveyard for low-level nuclear wastes in the future of the northern tier counties of Pennsylvania. The grim job continues in Columbia, where the search for victims continues despite the government's attempts to stop the search. The search for cures to the problem of arson in this state go on. The summit is just hours away. Mitch with the scores. Bob's 5-day forecast all tonight at 11.
The Case of Family Ties, tomorrow at 5:30. Action News, tonight at 11:15. Depend on it. Clint Eastwood in Play Misty for Me, tonight at 11:30.
A Binghamton man drowns in Lake Ontario. The first low-income housing for Susquehanna.
Bon Appetit with Julia Child, tomorrow on Donahue. Action News, tonight at 11. Depend on it.
Happy anniversary, TV12.
We're proud to be a part of your 40th year.
On Action News, more magic from Michael Jordan.
We now return to...
Is your child's cholesterol level a ticking time bomb?
You die from it when you grow up.
I'm Joan Steer. Beginning Monday on Action News, we'll ask the question, should your child be tested for high...
People's Court. Don't miss the People's Court, Wednesday at 5:30 on TV12. What's more? Carson's Comedy Classics follows MASH Wednesday.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Craig Wolf. Coming up tonight on Action News, a high-speed chase through Vestal. Several police agencies involved. We'll have details tonight at 11. Plus, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. in Ithaca tonight. We'll tell you.
This Action News Break is brought to you by your upstate New York Toyota dealers.
Good evening, I'm Craig Wolf. Action News. The snow has tapered off a bit. 10 inches officially fell in this latest snowstorm today, and the streets of the Twin Tiers are quiet. Bob Buchanan will have details on when this stuff is going to come to a complete stop at 11.
This is Action News Break with Jim King.
Here are some of the stories we're working on for you for Action News after the movie. We'll take a look at how the recent heavy rainfall has affected our area. Also, some residents in Otsego County say the high salt content in their water well is the state's fault. While we may have some snow on the way, details in the forecast. Also, a great shot by one of basketball's wizards. Join us for Action News after the movie.
Hello, I'm Mary Bubala. Coming up tonight on Action News at 11, a $10 million lottery ticket is sold here in Broome County. Details on that. Also, how prepared are you to hear President Clinton's economic address? He's going on TV tomorrow. Plus, a Waterloo woman has quintuplets. All coming up tonight at 11. Please join us.
I'm Craig Wolf. Coming up next on Action News, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. in Ithaca tonight. We'll tell you why he was there and what he had to say, plus a high-speed chase to the Triple Cities all the way from Johnson City.
Action News, tonight at 11. Depend on it. WBNG-TV, Binghamton, Elmira.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Craig Wolf. The snow has tapered off a bit, but the streets of the Twin Tiers very quiet tonight. 9.9 inches of snow fell today. Bob Buchanan will let us know when it's going to end tonight at 11.
This Action News Break is brought to you by your upstate New York Toyota dealers.
Good evening, I'm Craig Wolf. Coming up tonight at 11, a high-speed chase through the Triple Cities tonight from Johnson City to Vestal. We'll have details, plus Robert F. Kennedy Jr. at Cornell to talk about the environment. Sports and weather, a lot more coming up. I'm Craig Wolf. Coming up next on Action News, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. in Ithaca tonight. We'll tell you why he was there and what he had to say, plus a high-speed chase through the Triple Cities all the way from Johnson City to Vestal. Plus, we'll take a look at Broome County Executive's Tim Griffin's speech today on the state of the county. Sports, weather, a lot more. Stay with us.
This is WBNG-TV, CBS in the Twin Tiers.
Whatever you're looking for, you'll find it at WBNG.com, your link to the World Wide Web. With WBNG.com, you can view or place free classified advertisements. Looking for financial advice or travel ideas? Visit WBNG.com for helpful tips from local business professionals. Enjoy the convenience and bargains of online shopping with dozens of local and national stores located in WBNG's online shopping mall. WBNG.com, easy access to everything you need. Don't take our word for it. Go online and see for yourself.
First Presbyterian Church on the corner of Floral Ave and Main Street in Johnson City will hold a bake sale Wednesday, May 8th from 9 a.m. till 5 p.m. and a rummage sale Thursday, May 9th from 9 a.m. till noon. And you can register now for the Southern Tier Dart League Summer Tuesday team and test your skill in a fun and challenging season of competition. For information or to find out about sponsoring taverns, call 722-1179.
This is a WBNG-TV editorial.
Local television broadcasters across the U.S. are in the middle of a technological race, and it looks like some people in Washington are trying to stack the deck against us. In upcoming years, station owners will have to overhaul their equipment to remain competitive with other existing and potential entertainment distributors. Essentially, we have to change the way in which we bring you the pictures you see every night, from what's known as analog to digital. It will allow us to bring you the best pictures possible, but it's going to cost broadcasters millions, and viewers will need to replace present TV sets. Now, some lawmakers in Washington want to add to our costs by forcing us to pay for something we believe we already have the right to, the airwaves. It's known as spectrum. Every station will need a second channel to broadcast its signals, so viewers will continue to have free access to programming once the changeover begins. If stations are forced to pay for the second frequency, many will be forced out of business. Others will have to compete without the new technology. They might as well be broadcasting in black and white. Ultimately, local stations could be forced out of business by competing media, ending free television as you once knew it. You, the consumer, could ultimately wind up with two options: either pay for cable TV or have none at all. We believe this is unfair to you and goes against the founding concept on which the television industry was built years ago. We will continue to educate those in Washington who are making it more difficult for us to bring you the information, news, and public affairs you need to know and have expected, and the entertainment you want to see, all of it free of charge. In the future, we'll show you how you can get involved to save free local television.
The preceding has been a WBNG-TV editorial. Responsible replies are welcome.
Lenten services begin February 25th at the Emmanuel Presbyterian Church, 549 Shenango Street, Binghamton. The Lord's Wellness Center is offering a variety of courses for adults and children during February. Call the center for a free course catalog, 754-6043. Do you enjoy working with children? Become a registered family daycare provider. Contact the Chemung County Child Care Connection, Elmira. And the Cornell Cooperative Extension Parent Resource Place of Johnson City offers talk time for parents. Call for a schedule of topics.
Two area murder suspects say not guilty. Details tonight.
A late night in sports, but I promise to keep you on the edge of your seat anyway.
Winter weather keeps going and tonight at 11.
Students in Owego learn accounting from a teacher in Endicott.
Just like a regular classroom.
How can that be? It's just one of the ways technology has revolutionized the classroom. What high-tech tools are being used to teach your kids? How will it affect their future?
We're teaching them to be information seekers and information presenters.
Are your kids getting a better education? Find out when Krista Delkamp takes a look at learning online, beginning Wednesday on Action News at 6 with Mark Leland and Allison Seymour. More local news more often.
Good evening from Action News. I'm Allison Seymour. Coming up tonight at 11, reporter Krista Delkamp takes us to a public meeting looking at an environmental cleanup plan by the Anatech Corporation. We'll check it out. A new museum is open in Binghamton examining the history of African Americans. We'll check that out as well. And we'll help you plan a wedding for under $5,000. It can be done tonight at 11.
Good evening. I'm Greg Cantlin. Tonight on Action News at 11, a new command fire truck could be on the way for the Vestal Fire Department. We'll have boat results. Also, New York State breaks down breast cancer rates by zip code. And the Syracuse lacrosse team back in action after losing in last year's national title game. This and more tonight on Action News at 11.
What you need to know. WBNG-TV Action News delivers. 3 Binghamton churches are merging into one. Action News was first to tell you why the diocese is making the move. We had exclusive footage of a dramatic rescue after a building collapsed on a man in the town of Colesville. Plus, Endicott firefighters challenged the mayor's proposal to cut up to 20 jobs and replace them with volunteers. It's our commitment to deliver complete coverage of the news that affects you. WBNG-TV Action News, your news leader.
The address is WBNG-TV Action News. Welcome home.
A $2.1 million planned gift will improve ties. This story is far from over. 400 new jobs.
There's a low-pressure system right up here, and all this moisture is pinwheeling around.
Big games call for big playmakers, and there's a number of them out on the field.
What kind of impact will this vehicle have on emergency?
It takes a leader to cover the news better than anyone else. It's our commitment to you. WBNG-TV Action News, your news leader.
Give everyone a nice little surprise with holiday scratcher games from the New York Lottery. And for a big surprise, there's
This week's New York
holiday gift certificates, good for 10 Lotto Quick Picks. New York Lottery holiday games.
How can you protect your family from wedding-related accidents and holiday mishaps? Parents, find out what you need to know to ensure your family's safety. Watch Through Your Child's Eyes. Brought to you by the Success by 6 Partners. Saturday at 7:30 on WBNG-TV.
A basketball star visits the tier.
It takes a leader to provide in-depth coverage of today's most important stories.
Tell me how serious a problem that is.
To bring you more news from your community.
I understand this fire did a lot of damage.
To be first with breaking news.
We have new information on this breaking story.
Live as it happens.
Police do have the scene completely secured right now.
It takes a leader to cover the news better than anyone else. It's our commitment to you. WBNG-TV Action News, your news leader. Get the medical news you need with MedBreak. Count on Karen Ivey to cover important health stories and breaking medical news every Monday on Action News at 6. Only Action News provides local in-depth reports on health issues that concern you. More news from health professionals here in your community. Plus, breaking medical news. Karen Ivey reports medical news every Monday at 6. MedBreak, sponsored by United Health Services, only on Action News, your news leader. The Storm Tracker 12 Doppler Network, the most powerful radar system available in the hands of the most knowledgeable weather team, providing the early warning advantage you need. The Storm Tracker 12 Doppler Network tracks dangerous storms regardless of direction long before they're a threat. Provides the pinpoint accuracy you depend on for the early warning advantage. Turn to Dr. Bill Rogers and the Storm Tracker 12 Doppler Network on WBNG-TV Action News, your news leader. Ever wonder about those ads for a product that seemed too good to be true? Want to know if it really works before you buy it?
You've seen the ads. You've heard the promises. I'm Justin Peasy. Every Wednesday on Action News at 5 and 5:30, I'll put a product to the test. Find out if it's everything it's advertised to be.
Before you spend another dime, see our reports and get the answer to your question, does it work? Every Wednesday on WBNG-TV Action News at 5 and 5:30. To know, WBNG-TV Action News delivers. A Vestal family shared their devastating story of how a poisonous mold forced them to flee their home. Action News brought you the story first and told you how to keep your home safe. We took a look at the clothing controversy at a local high school and what administrators are doing to enforce the dress code. Plus, in our recall alert, we told you about a crib that could put your child's safety at risk. It's our commitment to deliver complete coverage of the news that affects you. WBNG-TV Action News, your news leader. WBNG-TV Action News, 5:30 and 6. Live.
We're live in Vestal. Live in Binghamton.
Live from the town of Maine.
Local.
The next change the community will see is for sale signs.
These poles were put into the ground to prevent future access to the crossing.
Late breaking.
This just into Action News.
Bringing you today's top stories. Live, in-depth local news coverage. It's straightforward, clear. The most complete coverage at 5, 5:30 and 6. WBNG-TV Action News, your news leader.
Good evening from Action News. I'm Allison Seymour. Coming up tonight at 11, reporter Krista Delkamp takes us to a public meeting looking at an environmental cleanup plan by the Anatech Corporation. We'll check it out. A new museum is open in Binghamton examining the history of African Americans. We'll check that out as well. And we'll help you plan a wedding for under $5,000. It can be done tonight at 11.
This Action News break is brought to you by the Oakdale Mall. Open tomorrow 9 a.m. till 10 p.m.
Coming up on Action News, a women's basketball star visits the Southern Tier. Sophia Witherspoon passes on words of encouragement. A Kirkwood gas station looks like a war zone after an accident and a fire, but no one, fortunately, was hurt. And Binghamton's Madrigal Choir sings Christmas song on Action News tonight. Good evening, I'm Lisa Champeau. Are big changes in the works at IBM Endicott, changes that may not be so good for the area? One local assemblyman says it is possible, and he wants to make sure those changes don't happen. We'll have details. Plus, the French pour into the streets of Paris to cheer the results of their presidential election at a Beatles convention in the town of Union tonight.
Students in Owego learn accounting from a teacher in Endicott.
Just like a regular classroom.
How can that be? It's just one of the ways technology has revolutionized the classroom. What high-tech tools are being used to teach your kids? How will it affect their future?
We're teaching them to be information seekers and information presenters.
Are your kids getting a better education? Find out when Krista Delkamp takes a look at learning online, beginning Wednesday on Action News at 6 with Mark Leland and Allison Seymour. More local news, more often.
Cellular One, the leader in cellular service, and WBNG-TV Action News join forces to deliver more local news and weather. When you see news happen, contact Action News instantly by calling star 12 on your Cellular One phone. And stay ahead of the weather anywhere in the Southern Tier with Cellular One and Storm Tracker Weather. Call Star Bob from your Cellular One phone for the latest updates. Call star 12 to report breaking news and Star Bob for Storm Tracker Weather. Only from Cellular One and Action News, your news leader. Make the Rosie Connection, weekdays at 10 a.m. on WBNG-TV, or catch Rosie weeknights at 10 p.m. on WPXI-TV.
How about that? Hello, everybody. I'm Lisa Champeau. Coming up on Action News at 11, New York State Assembly Democrats talk about waiving state taxes on gasoline for the summer vacation months. The third annual Oakdale Mall Walk to Fight Diabetes could raise 3 times the money it raised the first year, and Paul will have the lowdown on the 64 teams playing in March Madness at 11.
Complete sports coverage with Brendan O'Reilly and WBNG-TV Action Sports. Get the local scores and highlights, plus college and pro coverage with Sports Overtime. The area's most comprehensive look at sports. Saturday on Action News at 11.
It's going to be another cold night. I'll have the details coming up at 11.
Support Raymore and Flanagan Furniture and WBNG-TV's food drive to benefit our local Salvation Army. No one should ever be hungry, so please help us replenish our local food pantry by bringing non-perishable food items to Raymore and Flanagan between April 30th through May 6th. Help your local community by joining Raymore and Flanagan and WBNG-TV's fight against hunger, April 30th through May 6th. Together, we can make a difference.
Giant Markets and WBNG-TV present Healthy Heart Night with the Binghamton Rangers. Come on out to the arena Sunday at 5 when the Rangers battle the Baltimore Bandits. Register to win Healthy Heart prizes and have your blood pressure screened and your body fat analyzed. Plus, throughout the game, Giant will give away bags of free groceries. Make a healthy heart your goal. Don't miss a beat this Sunday at Giant Markets WBNG-TV Healthy Heart Night at the Binghamton Rangers. If you're looking for fun, you'll score big.
Here's another great way to win the trip of your dreams in WBNG-TV's Great Escape Game. Visit one of these participating sponsors for an entry card. Complete the entry card and mail it in. If you're the lucky winner, you'll win a trip for 4 on U.S. Air to any U.S. Air destination in the continental United States. Take a vacation in San Francisco or visit family in Tucson. Where would you go? Keep watching WBNG-TV for more great ways to win, or pick up an entry card from one of these participating Great Escape sponsors.
Pep Sales, Wooden U, and Botnick Chevrolet Geo.
Action News wants you to be healthier in 96, so join us at the Health and Fitness Expo, March 15th and 17th at the Heritage Country Club and Convention Center. See firsthand demonstrations of the latest medical technology. Are your kids fit? Test them in the Interactive Youth Fitness Challenge and share your health concerns and questions with the area's leading healthcare professionals.
The WBNG Regional Health and Fitness Expo is brought to you by United Health Services, Guthrie Clinic, and Lourdes Hospital.
The New York Lottery, only on WBNG-TV.
Holiday traffic, a report on Action News.
Even warmer weather on the way. Details tonight.
Greg Catlin on Action News, your news leader.
Giuliani dances, Hillary watches, a good show. See it tonight at 11.
A few flurries and some slick roads. I'll have details at 11.
Get your Take 5 numbers on WBNG-TV, your New York Lottery station. Watch Healthy Pets every Wednesday on WBNG-TV Action News at 5.
Hello, everybody. I'm Lisa Champeau. Coming up on Action News tonight, a celebration in honor of civil rights leader Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. unfolds at an Endicott church. A high-end fashion manufacturer uses real death row inmates as models, and a little Windsor boy ill with cancer sees 2 wishes come true. Plus your workweek forecast tonight.
Greg Catlin with in-depth local news coverage. Weeknights at 5:30 on WBNG-TV Action News, your news leader.
Here's today's daily number and Win 4 number drawn earlier this evening.
More bone-chilling cold ahead. Your forecast tonight. A U.S. soldier is charged with the murder of an 11-year-old girl tonight. Recalling Martin Luther King Jr. tonight on Action News.
Get an early start to your busy day with WBNG-TV Action News this morning at 5:30.
Here's a look at some of the top stories this morning.
Your first look at overnight news.
Fire investigators are still on the scene.
Timely, accurate weather reports to prepare you for the day ahead.
Fog this morning will give way to partly cloudy skies.
The best source for local news and weather with Michael Benning, meteorologist Julia Gardner. Action News this morning at 5:30, followed by the early show at 7 on WBNG-TV, your news leader.
A couple of chilly nights before a warming trend. I'll have details at 11.
Find out where Syracuse is in the big dance tonight at 11.
Ellen touched a lot of...
From our next episode.
Stay ahead of the winter weather anywhere in the Southern Tier. Call Star Bob from your Cellular One phone for the latest Storm Tracker weather updates from Cellular One and WBNG-TV.
Regis and Kathy Lee on WBNG-TV.
Snow returns to the Twin Tiers. A cold start to the work week.
Inside Edition, weekdays at 5:30 p.m. on WBNG-TV.
This is CBS. A snow advisory for tomorrow. We'll check it at 11.
Learning online, beginning Wednesday on Action News at 6.
The Oprah Winfrey Show, weekdays at 4 p.m. on WBNG-TV. Inside Edition on WBNG-TV.
We can see into the future. We have the technology. We have the capability to see tomorrow's temperatures, cloud cover, precipitation better than ever before. Better, clearer, faster with WBNG-TV's Future Tracker. Powerful computer technology that can anticipate weather changes. So accurate, you see tomorrow's temperatures, precipitation, storms, hour by hour, right where you live. Future Tracker. Count on it. Another exclusive from WBNG-TV Action News, your news leader. The world is at your fingertips on www.wbng.com. Get the local headlines from Action News, accurate storm tracker weather forecast, behind-the-scenes information, and more. Click on www.wbng.com and go anywhere quick with our easy-to-use shortcut. Get the latest lottery numbers. Check out stock prices. Find a new recipe. Click on www.wbng.com. Print, clip, and save with coupons from area businesses. Everything you need is just a click away. www.wbng.com.